Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I have a short video today. It's going to be just going over the tidying up of the TIGERTAIL and how I mounted it. It actually looks a little cockeyed, so I probably will straighten that up. I don't know, just kind of little OCD about it. But as far as it mounting, it's dead on, perfect, exactly how I want it. So what I ended up doing is, I think the last time you saw this on video, this was flipped and this piece was right here, so it was like aiming out this. Anyways, it was too far away from the Roxor. It was like this far out. I didn't like that, and I believe I got it higher off the ground now. And look how close of a fit this is. I mean, it barely touches it, but it's fine. It's not hurting anything, and that can probably still be adjusted a little bit or whatever. Have my little helper Ralph here. Thinks he's a dog. Anyway, I have these spacers, aka washers. They're 5/8. I got 8 of them, and then I had 2 bigger ones laying around the house. So, believe it or not, the bolt is flush with this nut. It is all the way on there. It don't look like it, but that should be fine. My hitch pin did come in today or yesterday. I'm just now waking up off the night, so it's today for me. So what was I gonna say? Oh, this is your problem that you'll run into, is that mount bolt from the TIGERTAIL to the bracket or whatever. It just barely, you have to turn those nuts perfectly to get it to slide down perfectly. The other issues I was having without these is that it was like cocked up and didn't want to set flush right here, and I was tightening it down basically just cockeyed, if that makes any kind of sense. So I brought it up and out, and it's about as perfect of a fit as I can get. And also, that will actually catch and keep that top part from sliding out too. It's actually braced more than what it's supposed to, just because of that. Not correctly braced, but passively, just because how those nuts sit down there. So the only kind of thing I wish is these don't slide. This don't slide anymore this way. I wish it came just like a centimeter, I'm telling you, because the spool rotates and everything just fine, but that rope, it like barely touches the bumper. So when you're wheeling it back in, sometimes if it catches just right, which it didn't that time, it went all the way in, that rope will kind of bind up on my bumper. And in that case, it's no big deal. You just hand move it, you know, and it'll suck it back in. The other part of this video is going to be the installation of this hold down bracket here to keep this from flying off due to the tune and higher boost pressure. I heard that this will come up off of there and it'll throw a code, and I don't know if that requires like computer ECM like reprogramming attention to clear the code, or how that works, but I'm not taking any chances. For me, mostly because you can see where it connects down there. I just don't want it to be a bad seal and have water, dirt, dust, anything like that going in there. So give me a minute and I'm gonna try to do like a little step-by-step. This should be easy. It's like they give you one bolt and nut right here. That's gonna mount to this, and then this actually came out. Hold on, let me put that down. This that holds this wiring was actually sitting in there. Well, it gives you a new hole. This right here is where that's going to go now, and this bracket, this bolt is going to go where that was, and these 3 go down to right there. So it'll use those top 3 bolts there. So let me get to wrenching. All right, we're back. I got it buttoned up. Everything was very well measured in the making of this bracket. Do I have any takeaway or suggestions? Yeah, just have one hand and a 10 millimeter. I used a 10 millimeter with a extension, and also for this bolt right here, that's a number 4 SAE is what I used. And it's self-tightens, so you don't need nothing on the back. Anyways, just snug those down. Make sure you'll figure it out easy. You just slide it in there behind this wiring, and then plug that in to that hole that they provided. Very easy, very simple. The reason I did it, just once again I say, just to make sure the extra insurance on that not flying up and losing boost or having a leak or something. I don't want any contamination in there. So yeah, that's it for the installation type stuff of this video. I just wanted to ask, well, first off, let me cover this. I bought that off Dirt Legal. On the Rocks makes it, I believe, pretty sure. So either or, whichever one you're closer to. I think On the Rocks is like Montana. Dirt Legal, you might get it quicker if you live more in the south or the east. Either way, On the Rocks gets the money for it because Dirt Legal's buying it. So, you know, either way, it's not like I'm just recommending Dirt Legal and it's gonna put On the Rocks out of business. They're still getting the money for it. So check them out for pretty much everything on this. And that's another thing I want to bring you to. I've never announced. I know I've told y'all that I shout them out because they've gave me a lot of views and subscribers from their blogs. If you've never seen it, go to dirtlegal.com and click on blog all the way at the end of the page. And you can read, like, I think they've been doing it for like 3 or 4 months now, maybe longer. And there's some interesting stuff there. Not just saying that to watch my stuff. I mean, obviously, if you're watching this, you've probably seen my videos anyway. But there's a bunch of stuff that maybe you don't know about. Maybe there's people out there that have videos that are cool that you don't know. There's their riders and everything. They go through there and searching the whole internet to find everything. There's a bunch of stuff I've learned on there. So check that out if you're interested. Also, there is a Roxor roundup in Georgia. I forgot, Long Branch Road or something in Ranger, Georgia. Look into that. I think it's called Roxor Roundup. I just saw it today on Facebook. So if you have a Roxor, I'm assuming everyone's welcome. Maybe not. Maybe it's just Roxor owners. But tell me what you guys think. Are you interested in going? Are you gonna go? I'm considering it. I have limited amount of days off left with this wedding and the cruise I'm about to go on for a honeymoon. It's really tight right now, so we'll see. It depends on how my schedule falls, but I would really like to make it out there and meet a bunch of you guys and just see everybody else's Roxor. So I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, that's it. We go a quick run through TIGERTAIL.us. That's what this is. TIGERTAIL towing system, recovery system. I got mine off of Amazon. It's KFI products. It's like they got their license from TIGERTAIL. It's just a little bit cheaper and it's black is the reason why I got it. All this stuff is Roxor Performance, RXR Performance .parts would be the website. 18 by 9 fuel. I think it's sledge. It's been a while since I've announced all this. Sledge wheels. Negative 12 offset, 5 by 5.5 bolt pattern with 35-inch BKT. Oh, there's the size. 35 by 10 by 18 BKT. And it fits perfectly. It fits just like that. With RXR Performance .parts, 2.5-inch wheel spacers. The RXR Performance Hot Tune. It's 100 horsepower to the wheels. and I forgot how much torque. I don't want to lie about it. I got these off of somewhere on the internet, but Dirt Legal carries these too, so you can just make it simple. They have the halos and their LED projectors. I got these cubes, which that one's holding moisture, like condensating bad. I forgot where I got these, but they're not really necessary. They flood out to the sides and you can't even see them because of the bumper and the fit. But that's a RXR Performance bumper there too. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it as far as aftermarket stuff is covered. There's a Hattiesburg Cycles 4-inch lift. It's 6 in the front, 4 in the rear. And on the tune, as far as the tunes go, I'm going to go ahead and say it because we're counting down. We're losing time on this. You have until, I think, April 15th to get $100 off of a tune for your Roxor. You mail it off, and they tune it, and you send it back. They don't have to bust into your computer to tune it like some companies. I'm not going to call anybody out. I don't know who exactly. I have seen pictures, though. Some will bust it apart and have to tune it. Then, you know, RXR Performance actually has pictures of some that they had to reseal and everything for somebody because there was all kinds of corrosion inside of there because it was busted apart and it wasn't sealed back properly. Yeah. So use the code WOODRAT, spelled just like that, except together, all together, WOODRAT, to get $100 off of a tune for them. And that should be it. I don't know when's the next time you'll see me. Hopefully we'll get an update on the axles, and that's gonna close out this video. See y'all later.